So, if you're working on daily keeping your core tight, you're off to a great start. What we need to do now is get the neck and the shoulders, because they're so tight from looking forward. We have to start fixing that problem. Okay. So today we're going to just do some neck stretching. And I'm looking for a towel. I have one in here. You can use a towel and just hold it behind your head. Don't want to pull on it. Just have it there for support if this is your first time, because your neck might be a little bit, not used to doing that. Oh, here's a towel. You might not be used to doing that. And so this just gives it a great, it just gives it some comfort and a little bit of cushion back there so that you don't overextend your neck. Okay? So you're not pulling on the towel, it's just there for support. And we just want to begin very slowly. Nice deep breaths in and out. Inhale as your head's back. And exhale as you come forward. And we're going to use this as a form of meditation as well. So just make sure you're grounded to your sit bones, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders rolled down and back. And if you just woke up or you just finished work, you're probably going to feel all tight in the center of that, your back. So this is going to start helping that. Alright, so just very slowly. Now if you can only go back so far, maybe it feels a little bit weird. That's okay, just go as far as you can. If you slept wrong last night, your neck can be just got kind of a kink in it. You can also adjust the towel a little bit. It might just be the towel poking in you. Nice and slow. Go at your own pace here. And you can use, a shirt or a towel or even a blanket. You just want something behind there when you first start doing this the first couple of times, because your neck is not used to moving backwards. So this just keeps it from overextending backwards. Okay, let's hold the pose and we're going to stretch down. I want you to just put your hand on the back of your head and just pull down very gently. Core tight, keep those shoulders down and back. Chest pushing forward. You can feel how tight that neck is. Slowly come up. And we're going to go back this time, and this time I want you to push your chin forward. Right under there, you feel how tight it is under there? Now if you got ringing of the ears, this is part of that problem, because everything is so compressed in your neck because you're looking down all the time. So by stretching it out, you're going to help that. You can also massage very gently in there with your fingers. You can make up peppermint essential oil and put it on there and rub it in. Just peppermint essential oil, and either coconut oil or fractionated coconut oil or grapeseed oil. You can even use olive oil. I personally use grapeseed oil, or I recently discovered fractionated coconut oil, and it's non-greasy, like the grapeseed oil, so that would work too. Right. Other things to focus on with your jaw. Try not to grit your teeth while we're doing this practice. Try to relax your jaw, so just kind of massage it. And if you feel any areas that, have like pain, or just kind of do some slow circles and breathe into them. Just double check your posture, shoulders down the back, core tight. Sit up nice and tall. You can also massage all along your cheekbones, your sinuses. And try to chew on both sides of your mouth. Most people just chew on one side of their jaw when they're eating. And that has a tendency to tip the jaw, because you're going to be stronger on the one side that you're using all the time. So try to use both sides. If you've got like a tooth problem on one side, you can't chew on that side, go and get it fixed. Don't say, oh, I can't afford it right now. Go talk to a dentist. Most dentists will help you. They will offer you payment plans, so you can, just tell them, just say, look, I need this fixed. I can't afford, it's affecting my jaw and my mouth. So they're usually willing to work with you to try to fix things, and then you make your payments and pay it off. Okay, can do your sinuses too. And underneath. And you want to do this every day, just very gently. You can do it with your head back or just sitting up. But don't push too hard, because this is very tender in here. But as you realign your body, that's a great way to just check in with yourself too. Alright, now we're going to turn the head to a 45-degree angle and do the same thing. So just nice deep breaths. Keep your eyes closed, shoulders down and back, chest forward. And just take a couple breaths here. Go at your own pace. My throat's a little dry. It's all smoky here again. The wind has shifted, and so I'm all smoked out. So I'm going to take the hand behind the head and pull it down very gently. Keep your shoulders down and back. You can also take your opposite hand and put it behind your back. That's going to help you sit up tall. And just do for a second. And then do the other side. Same thing. Then when you're doing this, you might start to hear like pops and cracks in your neck. And that's okay. It's just the cartilage back there that's starting to adjust. You might feel it in the base of your skull. And I've got one side and this side today that I must have slept wrong, because every time I put my head back, it goes. It doesn't hurt, so that's good. Alright. Same thing. Hand behind, pull down. Shoulders down and back. Slowly come up. Alright, now we're going to get rid of the towel. And we're going to do the same thing, but we're just going to go to the side. So again, shoulders down and back. There's lots of ways you can keep yourself sitting up straight. You can clasp your hands like this behind your back and extend your arms straight out and keep them low to the ground or raise them up depending on your level of flexibility in your shoulders. You can just go like this behind your back. That works too. Or you can just sit with your shoulders rolled down and back and just concentrate on pushing your chest forward. They all work. What that does, I just like to sit like this usually, is it immobilizes your shoulders from rolling forward, so you just get a deeper stretch. Okay, and we're just going to drop the head very slowly to the shoulder. Either side, it doesn't matter. Nice deep breaths, core tight. And we're just going to breathe here. Just relax. Relax your face, your jaw. You can feel it right when you tip over, how it's connected to your jaw. And just take a couple deep breaths. Just like gravity, stretch it out. Now I want you to slowly turn the head and look downwards. Go really slow here. Look down to the ground. Take a couple deep breaths. Let's do 4. And gently tip the chin down to your chest. Get a nice deep stretch in the back of the neck. 4 more breaths. Last one. And lift the head up. And then bring it back to center. And we're going to switch which arm is on top, behind the back. And then do the same thing on the opposite side. Take a breath here. Last breath, deep breath in. And exhale. As you exhale, slowly lower the head down. Rotate the head down. Take 4 breaths. Now take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, tuck the chin into the chest. And take 4 more breaths. Last one, inhale. And as you exhale, lift the head forward. Alright, lift it up and then turn it back to the center. And let go of your arms. So we're just going to do some shoulder circles. I'm starting backward circles. Just nice and slow here. Go at your own pace. Breathe in and out. Keep your core tight. Keep that chest pressed forward. And reverse. Alright, let's lift the hands off the knees and put them on the shoulders. And we're going to do some small circles. Now, if you can't go all the way around, just go where you can. We're just getting that mobility moving in there and getting that flexibility. If you've got a torn rotator cuff, you're not going to be able to go all the way up with your arms. So just go where you can. Even if you're like way down here, you know, just we're all at a different flexibility, right? You have to work where your flexibility is. So we're going to go backwards first for 8. And reverse. Now if you can go a little bit bigger. Go backwards again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're just going to lift the arms up if you can. If you've got that torn rotator cuff, just go as far as you can. You might not be able to go too far, but just go where you can. And just hold it up there. We're just going to take some breaths. Keep your chest forward. Core tight. You might feel a little shaky. Two more breaths. And slowly come down. Now we're going to bring the arms up to 90 degrees. And I just want you to bring the elbows together and open them back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And if you can't bring your elbows to touch, that's okay. If you're only, just do what you can. This is your practice, so modify how you need to, okay? Because if you're just starting, you're probably not going to be able to do everything that I can. Okay, we're going to stretch to the side now. So you can also, if your legs are starting to get numb, you can, stick them out, kind of tap them out a bit. Windshield wiper the legs and the ankles. You can also sit with your feet extended if you like. Or you can sit on a chair as well. We're just going to lean to the side. So I'm just going to switch which leg is out front here. And I'm just going to lean to the side. If you need block to help support you, or you can do that. You can also do it against the wall if you have a wall handy. And I'm just going to lean to the side. So shoulders down and back, chest press forward. You can extend the arm out. Drop your head down and just breathe. Really push out with the hand that's pointing. Get a good stretch in that shoulder. You can also very gently rotate the shoulder. Or you can do wrist circle. And switch direction. And if you're able to come down onto the elbow, you want to really push this hip down. You're going to feel it all at the back of the side of the hip joint there. All of a sudden you're like, wow, I didn't realize I was so tight in there. Okay, all these tight tendons and muscles in the side, you can massage them very gently. Again, this is a great place to put that peppermint massage oil. And just massage it in while you're stretching, or have somebody do it for you. You can kind of move your head back and forth here. If your arm gets tired of holding it out, you can drop it down behind, which will help open up your chest. Or you can just drop it down to the side, whichever works. Really push the hip down. And you can rotate the head very gently, up and down. Go at your own pace. And when you're ready, slowly come up, very slow. And then we're going to do the other side. So you can switch which leg is in front. Extend them out, tap them out if you need to. And then we're going to stretch to the opposite side. So same thing, arm extended, deep breath in, core tight. Shoulders roll down and back. Stretch your arm out. Do some wrist circles. Up and down. Up and down. And just getting that flexibility going. All of a sudden you realize, wow, my fingers are really tight. That's because your arm muscles are tight. And your shoulders because you're bent over all the time. And we all have it. We're all busy working, doing stuff during the day, and we forget to stretch. We really take our body for granted. It does a lot for us, and we're busy, we're trying to survive in our life. We forget to take care of it. It's kind of like, think of your body like a car, you guys. If your oil's not topped up, eventually things are not going to work right. The body's kind of the same way. Let's drop down a little bit lower if you're able to. Need to push that hip down, open the chest. And let's drop the neck. Deep breaths. Core tight. And let's drop the head up and down. You can also massage that top of that hip because it's really tight in there. And when you start to do these every day, pretty soon it's going to start to open up for you. But you have to do it every day. If you miss one day in your stretching, it takes 3 days to make up for that one day. 3 days to get you back to where you are. So, you have to be consistent with it. So take time for yourself. Slowly come up. And the first time you do this, you might be like, oh my god. Okay. But as you keep doing it, you will start to feel better. I got one more for you guys. Because we just did the side stretching, we need to open up the hips a little bit. So we're just going to lay down on our back. Bring your right knee in and the left leg out. You can do a couple ankle circles here. 2, 3, 4, and switch sides. Really press those shoulders into the ground. And we're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to extend the right arm out, and we're just going to slowly twist over. Now if you can't get all the way to the ground, you can use yoga blocks to put underneath your knee. You can also use a pillow. Or you can just hold it, the pose, you can hold it up like wherever you are. Don't feel bad if your knee can't get all the way to the ground, okay? But this is just going to stretch out your side. The back, deep breath in, exhale. Just keep your shoulders on the ground. So don't overextend past that point. You can drop your foot down onto the ground. Keep those shoulders set. And just relax the hip joints. You can also turn the head in the opposite direction of the twist. Or you can look straight up. If you're looking to this opposite side, you're getting a better stretch. But use what you can. And slowly back to center. Extend the right leg down, bring the left leg up. And we're going to do the opposite side. So nice deep breath in and twist. Turn the head in the opposite direction. Keep those shoulders on the ground. And just allow everything to relax. And see, my knees not touching the ground here. You can also take a block if you want, if that makes you feel better. But you don't need to. Okay? But you kind of just hold it. You can actually pull this leg down very gently with each breath. Just keep those shoulders on the ground. You're going to start to feel right in the center of the shoulder blades. That's the area that we're starting to fix, because that's where that forward fold is giving you back pain. Right? Deep breath in, roll back onto your back. Adjust your hips so that they are level and pull your legs in to your chest, your knees into your chest. And we're just going to take a couple breaths here. Relax the shoulders. Relax the abdominals. You can point and flex your feet. And you're starting to realize, okay, now the bottoms of my legs are sore, my calves are tight. You can do some ankle circles. Alright. And then just extend the legs out one at a time. And just take a moment now to just check in with your body. We're going to do a body scan. Start at your toes. Just kind of wiggle them a little bit. And shell wiper your feet. Feel your heels grounding into the mat, the floor. And just relax your legs now, your calves, your hamstrings, your knees, the front of your legs, your quads, and your hip joints. Just allow your legs to fall open. Nice deep breath. Check in with your pelvis area, your glutes, your core. You did a lot of work with your core today. It might be a little bit trembly, it might be a little bit sensitive. That's okay. You might start to feel a little bit of movement in there too, because when you start doing stretching, it gets those muscles moving, so it's going to start moving out any food or anything that's stuck in there. Okay, relax the shoulders, the arms, the upper back, lower back, your arms, fingers, hands, chest, collarbone. Relax your neck. And slightly tuck your chin down to your chest. You're going to elongate the neck just a little bit. Roll those shoulders, push them down and back. Going to open up the chest a bit here. Deep breath in. Relax your face, your jaw, your cheeks, your eyes, your forehead, your nose. Relax your tongue, top of your head. And just wrap your entire body in a white light, a healing light. Feel the healing particles sinking into your body, wherever you are sore, tight. Gently working it in. Nice exhale, exhale all that tension, relax down to the ground, sink into the floor. And just take 8 breaths here. Couple more breaths. And in the last 4 breaths, just start to come back into your body. Move your fingers, your wrists, your arms. Start moving your legs. Move your head back and forth. And on the last breath, bring those knees back in. And we're just going to rock up. And that's today's practice. I'll see you guys next practice. Let me know in your comments what you thought of this stretch, if you did it, and how you feel before and after. Did you notice a difference? You should feel a lot more tension release in the center of your back, your neck, and shoulders. Try to get in the habit of doing this one every day. It's really, really good for working out the tension in your neck. And it all kind of goes together. The next section we will be working will be the back of the shoulder blades, the thorax spine, which is right in between the shoulder blades. If you go backwards like this, where you feel pinch in the middle there, that's the section we're going to be working on next. I'll see you guys next video. Have a great day, everyone. And thanks for checking out my video. Hopefully you're giving it a try and it helps you.